I'm sorry.
Honestly, this breaks me each time I come across that video of yesterday. But the truth is, Neche is out. Neche is out of the game. And Biggie has responded. In fact, I've been seeing so many things online, on their website, guys. Where they listed the housemates and their photos. If you check Neche's on, it's written out. And Big Brother finally responded, okay, which I'm really going to be telling you guys in the course of this video. Anywho, welcome to our YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me. For those of you who subscribed yesterday, I'm really so thankful. Yet those of you yet to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe, and let's dive into the gist. Now, yesterday it was really a shock to many. I, for one, guys, was awake when all this were happening, because I know some of you retired immediately after the live eviction show. No drama, let's to rest, okay? But then some of us, we were literally awake when Neche called the housemates, and she was like, if you're doing something important, you can leave. I'm like, I thought she just wanted to address them as the HOH, or probably read the brief for the wager, since it's been a norm. But then that was a different story altogether. So she told them she was going to take voluntary exit. For those of them who are really her people, they would understand, blah 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 blah. Encourage them just to stay strong in the game and all of that. Guys, honestly, I was literally shedding tears. Abby was shouting, no, you're not leaving. No, you can't. Like, it broke a lot of people, the viewers, the housemates inclusive. So some had to follow her down to the garden. What's going on? What's going on? Tram, Barry, what's happening? She said, maybe you guys are going to come out to hear whatever it is, okay, or whatever it was. And she talked about her mental health. So after that, she stepped into the diary room, and that was it. So it left a whole lot of viewers and housemates curious. We were thinking, okay, fine, it could be a prank. Maybe it's a prank. But I was like, if it's a prank, there is nothing that happens on the show that the viewers are not really part of, kind of like we are being carried along. If it was a prank, probably would have seen her being led into a secret room. Biggie would have said it earlier. At least the housemates may not know, but we the viewers would know. So that was when I started thinking, I don't think this is a prank, though. We have been hearing a lot of stories about how she's going to be swapped with her twin, and Neche saying something about she's tired of keeping her secret. And I'm like, what is the secret? Honestly, guys, I went to X this morning, and I was seeing so many weird stories and write-up. Some claimed, oh, she was pregnant before coming on the show, allegedly. I'm like, seriously? If Neche is pregnant, why would she engage in all those very tedious and stressful activities and exercise? Why would she do all of that? Some said she needs to go so her twin will come. But there was something Big Brother wrote that guys kept me on my toes. I'm like, are you guys trying to tell us something? And do you know the funniest part? They turned off the comment section so that people will not comment. So it's only channels or maybe accounts they mention that can comment. Maybe their people. But random follower cannot just comment. So that was how this whole thing continued last night, and Flora was so sad, guys. She was saying Neche has ruined her. Neche, da, da, da. She looked up to Neche. She was very competitive. She's beautiful. She's that. Then Oni started speaking, talked about how Shiba and Godessa ruined Neche's mental health, and how Godessa switched up on her. That Godessa used to be close to Neche earlier, okay, when they came into the house. So they used to be like each other's backbone, kind of. Though I didn't really see much of that in the early days of the show. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't watching consistently. She said with Blue, they were just talking about, surface things. Yeah, there are people you have conversations with, like there are people you vibe with, there are people you joke with, there are people that, like, when you sit with them, you guys are having very mental, intellectual conversations where others could just be maybe the jokes, the bands, and all. So I think with Blutopia, it's just surface conversations, like nothing deep. It's not like where you can do a heart-to-heart conversation, talk about some deep things, how you feel, your mental health, or so. And also, Onyi was talking to Barry. Onyi told Barry that you claimed Neche is your friend, but you weren't really helping her out. That Neche is a soft girl. Sometimes you even change her batteries. Like you couldn't come to help her change her batteries sometimes. You couldn't, Neche, what's his name? Barry. I think Barry had to go and apologize to Neche for not really being there for her 100% throughout the regime. Because when Onyi and Flora left, Barry had to follow them because he was confused. You could tell that you call her your friend, but you don't even know her. Someone can be your friend, but you don't even know this person. You don't know what people go through. Behind a smile, people go through a lot. Behind the scenes, behind closed doors. So, like, she was just dealing with it, and these other people were adding to it. Now, backwards to the Sunday Life eviction, we all saw when Ebuka asked Godessa what she's been saying about Neche. Okay, it didn't start from there. It started from the whole what do we call this now? Most influential housemates of the week. Yeah, you guys know that when this guy, what is his name, Chisom Chuka, he was given that as the most influential because they won their wager, they did so well. So this time around, the housemates chose Salters, and yeah, I must commend him. Salters did a lot. Yeah, he tried. In fact, he was himself, Neche and Cassie. They were the brain behind that wager win, undoubtedly, right? So, but you could tell that there was this little minor disappointment on her face. Like, it was a lot for her yesterday. Yesterday, Biggie still had to ask her, who did you replace? Mention Gerald. You guys need to see the countenance on the housemates' faces. Like, why? And I'm like, if it's your turn, you can fix yourself. If you don't want to put. So the whole thing was so overwhelming. Coming back to the house, Biggie addressed them. Next thing, Cassie was like, you're supposed to get microphone in fridge. But like, yo, guys, it was a lot. And Ebuka also asked her a question, who switched up on you? And so you could tell that it was a lot. Maybe people, she felt like, these are my people, these are people who I feel I can trust. They actually betrayed her. So she felt, no, I can't take this anymore. Her mental stake was at stake. So I think the best for me is to leave this house. Let me just walk out of this place for my own sanity's sake. Guys, sometimes it's needed. If it's becoming overly toxic, just walk away. Let them just be. Because sometimes we underrate mental health. Oh, you guys don't know what people go through. Before you know it, depression, suicidal thoughts, so many things coming. So that is why you always be kind and nice to people. Because you don't really know the battle each and everyone is facing. Low key. So about that, fast forward to that, guys, we've all been asking questions without any answer. Nobody is telling us anything. Her friends were just recounting how good, how nice she is. With Flora, said she was some biggest motivation. Like, she was saying a lot, and I feel like Flora will be like, "Oh, Neche, maybe because of you, they voted me as a gambit, and right now you couldn't continue in the game." Like, it was a whole lot. Then we had Godessa and Shiba. Though while they were having a conversation, there was something Shiba did I didn't like. She was like, somebody was complaining about her mental health. What do you want me to do? It was even Godessa who was like, I just pray it's not something bad. I just pray it's not because of what was said at the life eviction. That she went ahead to talk about the bond Nature shares with Blutopia, that their bond is so strong. How is Blutopia going to cope? That was Ricky, on the other hand, who honestly, I really felt it. That in fact, after Neche left, Ricky couldn't stand up. That was when I knew that that guy low key really likes Neche, despite he's not really coming forward with it, but he really likes Neche. Later, he had to call Bells and tell Bells to go check. They should keep an eye on Blutopia because she could break down, you know. So literally, all of them, Yusuf, Cassie, Chisom Chuka, they really commended her and said, Neche was really doing well this week. Why? What could have prompted this, impromptu decision? Like, what happened earlier? But I think Blutopia said it's like she had thought about it because for her to go tell Big Brother that I'm taking a voluntary exit and is they've already granted you, because I it's supposed to be like a 24-hour thing. They'll give you time to think about it, you know, um, make your conclusions and come up with whatever it is, okay, fine. I've really conclusively I've made up my mind to leave, or I've made up my mind, I've thought about it, I feel I want to stay. I remember when Bells went for the voluntary exit and I think she changed her mind. So you're really giving time, just like when you want to file for divorce, they give you guys like some years for you guys to think about it if you really want to be together. And in that whole process of 5 years, you feel like I want to get back with him, you feel like I want to move on, you understand. But then it seems this whole thing is becoming a reality, because on Big Brother's page, on the photos, Kamsi out, Mercedes out, Martins out, and Neche out. But where I'm really not getting clarity is what Biggie wrote when they posted. I'm going to read it later, not now, because they are like, does it look like someone who has been doing so well would decide to take a voluntary exit without any reason? They just wrote Neche, put microphone. Then they were like, you should sit back, watch, relax, and enjoy how the whole thing unfolds. I'm like, is there something we need to know in the course of time? Because I know biggest twist, but this one is not twisting. This one is not twisting. Even Big Brother I'm starting when the fake evicted was it Papa Ghost and this other person, it was they led them to the secret room immediately and we could see them in the secret room. We all knew as viewers that they are coming back on the show, but this one, nothing, no clue, no traces, nothing at all. What's going on? I don't know. I've also seen on the social space that yesterday was her dad's um 60th memorial. She said she's very close to her dad, and when her dad passed, it was her dad's wish, to see her become, is he a doctor or what? But she finally chose law, and when she finally graduated as a lawyer, her dad was not there. So you could tell that probably he broke her, or maybe she's missing her twin sister, because I learned they're very close and identical. Like, guys, it's a whole lot, so many answers without so many questions without an answer is really very difficult, trying to connect the dots and solving the puzzle. Nobody knows exactly until Biggie comes up officially to tell us, okay, this is it. And the worst part is that Nature's handler has not written anything. Unlike before, they keep updating us with, her handler hasn't said anything at all. If it was a shock to them, at least they would have like, why, what, baby, keep pushing, what, da, 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 da. So you could tell that this is a premeditated plan. This is something that has. So we need to know. We need to know what's the secret, what's the game plan, or did she just come to? Let me just come to Big Brother and experience it for like. Because to me, I don't think Nature is somebody who has already built her brand, who you guys should go check out check her out on her socials. She's not a small girl. No, 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 no. That girl is big. So I don't think she's really so fascinated, or like the whole money or Big Brother thing is going to like sweep her up her feet, because this is normal thing that you can get within a year. So for her, maybe, or even within months for her. So I don't know, because I don't want to believe. Some people are saying Nyasha is a coward. Why would you take this step? Why would you allow what others do get to you? We are built differently. Oh, some people have very tough, thick skin. Even if you like say it to their face, you're talking to yourself. It has nothing to do with them. They are rubbing it on your faces. So if you want to talk, you can talk. While some people, things really get to them so deep. Oh, so don't even go there. And you could tell that she's somebody who doesn't really like. No, I don't. Please, I'm not built for this kind of thing. Like, please, I had better just stay away from you guys. Like, guys, I don't know exactly what to say again. Honestly, I don't know what to say. But regardless of whatever the situation, whatever the outcome, whatever the reason, the decisions behind whatever it is happening right now, guys, I just hope she's fine. I just hope her family is good. I just want to believe that she'll be good. And I love that her fans are saying whatever it is, they're gonna make sure she feels loved out here. They're gonna let her know that we love her, the viewers love her, the fans love her, the housemates still love her, and oh, but dragging Shiba and Godessa, I know that if I'm to drag, I'm going to drag Shiba, because even immediately Neche left, she didn't even allow. They say person never allow makeups go. They don't. She took up the HOA duty. Like, I'm looking at her like one kind of person. Ebuka will tell you the house has a way of revealing your true personality. You can't hide it for a long time. No, no, they know they hide them for long. I think she's this kind of person that want to be at the center of everything, center of attention, center of attraction. So, like, she just want to be seen, be heard. She's that kind of person. Then Godessa on her part has this habit of like tearing people down somehow, directly or indirectly, consciously or unconsciously. But I don't think she had any vile thing to say about Neche. Though low key, she might be or might have been jealous of Neche somehow. I don't know if it's because of Barry. And Neche is not looking at Barry. So guys, it's a lot. So let's just hold on. As Big Brother has told us, we should relax, sit back, and see how the thing unfolds. Let's sit back. But as for coming back to the house, that one, I don't know how it's gonna be, because as long as they've really mapped it here, like very boldly. And this season, I don't know, have they started putting up the pictures of the evicted housemates? I don't. I don't think I saw it last week. Okay, let's hope and see. Maybe after tonight. It's always on Monday now. Maybe after tonight's HOH, let's hope and see if they're going to put up the pictures of the housemates that have left the house. And it's really quite emotional. This was the same feeling I got 2024 when Lema left the show. Lema's own is even better because she left with money, and when Lerato also spin the wheel and they said evict immediately. I know Big Brother, once is eviction, have few seconds leave it. So like, guys, it's not easy. You see yourself crying for a total stranger that you don't even know. But regardless, let's see what Biggie has to say. They said, do you all expect a housemate that has been doing well over the week and current HOH to request for a voluntary exit without reason, without any reason? They put Neche microphone. Stay glued and enjoy the show while more unfolds. So shortly after, I had to check back their page, and this is what they wrote. The Big Brother Naija statement on Neche's exit from the Big Brother Naija season 11. Multi-Choice Nigeria and the Big Brother Naija production team confirmed that housemate Neche exited the BB Naija season 11 house voluntarily on Sunday 16th August 2026. Neche took this decision as a result of pressing personal matters, which she said required immediate attention. We applaud Neche's energy and commitment to the show, which was evident from her notable wins and achievements in the house. While we are sad to see her leave the house, we respect her decision and wish her continued success in her endeavors. She remains part of the BB Naija family, and we look forward to seeing all that she will achieve beyond the show. So it's official. Neche is out of the Big Brother Naija house. So no, it's no longer a prank. It's no longer waiting for her return and all of that. It's done and it's done. Anyway, it's so heartbreaking, but guys, what can you do when you can't control something? There's nothing you can do. We just wish her well and just pray for her. All right, guys, share your thoughts in the comment section and let me know what you guys, feel about everything happening. Okay, I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment. Bye.